What's going on, my planted family? We're up here live again. Just got done with the gym. Got my 100 push-ups in for Proverbs, 100 push-ups in chapter a day. So that's been amazing. Thank you. Shout out to Doug Elks. That's been amazing challenge. If you don't follow him, go follow Doug Elks on IG. He just ran 100 miles straight. What a beast. But you guys, I'm pumped to be here. I just want to let you know what we're doing here with the Planted 365. Something new I'm rolling out into 2024, getting started early. But I'm going to be rolling out a live video every single day at 6:30, at least 6 days a week. And we're just going to be chopping it up, just things of the spirit, things that I believe are pertinent to my life and can be pertinent to your life and help you grow there. So I'll be sending out a newsletter as well. So if you want to subscribe to that newsletter via email, just shoot me a message on here, your email, or DM me on Instagram right now at LannyT42, and we'll be able to get you that newsletter every single day. And we're going to have some cool stuff rolling out here soon, but we got the newsletter, the daily live, just keeping you tapped in and plugged into the Planted 365 family. For those of you that don't know me yet, Planted Not Buried is my book. Planted Not Buried is my message, and the whole reason I talk about that is because I went through some turmoil and I went through some strife where I had to figure out, am I being planted or being buried when I was playing professional baseball when I got injured. And I had to realize that we're always being planted, no matter the season that we're in. We're always having seeds of growth being planted within us, but we got to see them that way. So Planted Not Buried is my message. It's what I speak all over. So pumped that you're here. But today we're talking about rivers in the desert. Yesterday, God brought a word to me, and it's raining today, guys. I'm sure you can hear it, but I hope the mic is good. Just out here doing our best to get the work in and be disciplined to what God's calling us to do. But rivers in the desert is what we're talking about. Man, this is powerful. Yesterday, we talked about going from your little pond to a flowing river, and a king's heart flows with the river, just like he allows God to take him left and right, and he doesn't get hung up on moving and shaking different ways. He just allows God to flow him like he's going down a river instead of being stuck in a pond. So today I got a word from the Holy Spirit. I was kind of figuring out what am I going to read. Got into Proverbs. That took me back to Isaiah 43. And it was talking all about do not fear. Do not fear. Do not think and ponder the things of the past. Behold, I will do something new. Now I will do it. Behold, I will do something new. Now I will do it. Will you question me? Will you question me? Because I am going to make pathways and roadways in the wilderness. I'm going to make rivers in the desert. So, man, this is a command, right? Do not ponder the things of the past. So the seed that we're planting today is do not ponder the things of the past. Right? Because God is going to make rivers in the desert for your life. So do not ponder the things of the past. And the challenge is, will you be aware of it? Will you be aware? Because he says, behold, I will do something new. Behold, I will do something new. Will you be aware of it? So number one, do not ponder the things of the past. Behold, I will do something new. He's going to do something new in your life. And when is he going to do it? Now I will do it. It's a command. Now I will do it. I will make pathways in the wilderness. I will make rivers in the desert. And I believe some of you guys are in a situation where the enemy's trying to keep getting you to go back. The enemy's trying to get you to go back to your past. The enemy's trying to get you to go back and do things that you used to do. But when you do that, you can't see, behold, I will do something new. Right now, you can't see what God's going to do new in your life because you're constantly looking back. Now I will do something new. Right now, this year, the end of this year, not even 2024. Right now, he will do something new. But you can't be pondering the things of the past. Now he's going to do something new. And it's going to be so crazy. It's going to be like pathways in the wilderness. It's going to be nuts. Pathways in the wilderness. Come on, my family. My Planted 365 family, tap something in the chat if you're feeling this. It's going to be like pathways in the wilderness. Oh, come on. It's going to be like rivers in the desert. Come on, there's no coincidence. Yesterday we were talking about getting in the river, letting you have a king's heart, which is permeable, which allows you to flow with him. And now today we're talking about rivers in the desert. Like God can do anything. God can do anything in your life, but you got to stop thinking about the past. You got to stop pondering the things of the past. Quit putting time and effort into things that have held you back previously. And I do this all the time. I think, am I going to make it this month? Is this really going to happen for me? Am I really going to be able to go and speak? Are there really going to be enough engagement for me? If I step out in faith and I go and crush this thing and I go and speak full time, am I really going to be able to do it? That's what the enemy tries to get me to think. Or when I'm working out, are you really going to change this year? Are you really going to change this year? You haven't in the past. You look the same that you did 5 years ago when you said that you were going to change. Come on, man. This is a mindset shift. This is a mindset shift. We can't be a part of what God is doing something new if our mind is always in the past instead of the present and the future. So the seed that we're planting today, you got to stop pondering the things of the past. Stop pondering the things of the past. Behold, God is going to do something new. Now he's going to do it new. He is going to do something new now in your life, right now. And you're thinking, I'm in the wilderness. I'm in the darkness. I don't know the pathway to take. Oh, good. That's good. That's the best place to be. You don't know which way to go. You pray to God. You don't know the next move you got to make. Pray to God. You're in the best possible situation. You're in the wilderness. Oh, God. He's going to make a pathway for you. It says it in his word. He will make a pathway for you in the wilderness, in the darkness. Rivers will be in the desert. My brothers, my sisters, that's a command. That's a command. Stop thinking about the things of the past. So what we need to sow into our life right now, is we need to trust him. We need to step out, even if we've been in the wilderness for a long time. We don't know which way to go, even though we don't understand yet the next move. We just got to keep taking steps because the pathway is going to be laid out before you. There's a business that you want to start. There's a business that you want to do. And you're wondering, I'm in the wilderness. I don't know which way to start, which way to go. You ask God. And then when he gives you a little bit of a word, he gives you something. You take that first step. He says, reach out to this person. You do it right then and there. There's been so many times where I've called people because the Holy Spirit said to call them, and it was perfect timing for me and for them. Or I called somebody that I didn't think wanted to talk to me, that I was prospecting or whatever, but they pick up the phone because now they're available. That's not a coincidence. So there's a pathway in the wilderness. There will be rivers in the desert. So what we need to sow into our life is trust and faith that we step onto a pathway. We don't step into the pits of darkness. It might be dark where we're at, but there's going to be a pathway where we're at. It might be desolate where we might think we're in a desert. I'm literally in the desert of Arizona. We might think we're in a desert, but there's going to be a river. There's going to be a river. When the only thing that normally gets produced in the desert is dry land, there will be a river. And that's God's promise. That's his promise to you. So the seed we're planting today is stop pondering the things of the past. The thing we need to sow into our life is get into the river in the desert and have faith and take the next step. Just trust him and take another step. Take another step. It might be scary. You don't know what's going to happen, but you got to keep taking steps. That's what I got for you today, Planted family. I hope you have a blessed day. Like I said, get on the Planted 365 movement. Tap in with your email here. I'm going to send a daily newsletter. You're going to get recordings of this live sent directly to your inbox and a whole lot more. There's going to be so much more coming from my Planted 365 family. Tap into all my videos. I really appreciate you. Send this to somebody that needs it. Seriously, send this to somebody that needs it. Tap in on my Instagram at LannyT42. You can tell me if you want to be part of the newsletter there. I'm pumped for you guys. Let's grow together. Have a blessed day. Peace.